Prime to rip, I get excited like the whole kingdom did. The king in this, where's my fucking skin from the light? Have you got it yet? In a box like you had the ship with the stars on it? Maybe the stuff would spin and have a gem that would come to life with light whenever I get into this, cause I'm that type of a guy. With the font that's small, or whatever you print, whatever I talk, put in a scroll and give it a roll, then put it in a cave for thousands of years to go by, till they unearth it, dog, and they're like, what in the world? Like everything that was worth anything, dog, I can say right now. Boom. Then it could outweigh yours, like I give life to words I make with sounds. Then y'all could go and fucking kill yourself in this dark with no lamps that's lit in the town. Maybe the lights are hung with the dragon song. In the forest on the branches long, and grab a whole bunch and hang on for dear life type stuff. Till you realize my talk was a bunch of ooze from walls that drips from ceilings, cause it has to weasel its way down, don't it? And poke a hole in a choke a bone, and won't you choke them both? Like y'all could get the points that's worth the most. If Mario helps, but that boss been hit. So I've been retarded with a bucket that caught a drip of what I got and flashing from lips, because I could have been a Ferrari, dog, but the strip wasn't long enough. Maybe a litter talk was a whole bunch of litter of dogs in the box. You could buy one or you could buy all, probably get discount, bro. And then a disco song could play this as the fucking record spun. And then the DJ knows, so when I wanna riff this up, like the fucking crabgrass from out the yard, like that fucking Redix won't do the job. You know the spot with the trig, like the Windex to get your fucking glass so clean as shit, so that the crows can fly in and bump the heads real big. Cartoon birds fly around that shit. Then I got flabbergasted, dog. I used all my blood on energy reserves. So maybe this is a list for now. But then I hit next like I lit the lamp so we could see again. This was just an execution in the public square. Y'all can't help but start to rub a neck and watch to see what goes on. It's a Forrest Gump with all the shrimp I got from this net. From the shit that's small. And then the fucking shit that's spun. That sends me a lot of this inventive over a fucking frequency that y'all never receive because y'all just dummies. Moving your lips and sitting on this. Y'all need to be cut up for tender and fires real quick. And then the fucking pot, the simmering to have us some dent when it's reset right temp. And then I could get to the spot that's dark now. In the spot we chasing. When the brick is laid and so it's something fashionable with this fucking ass in my toe. Like some Bill and Ted, so let's get in the phone booth and travel somewhere else. Let's travel with a bunch of them pigs and animals and pachyderms. Bitch, that's a word I packed in for an extra pack of punch, like I bought for my gun to be more strong. And then I get the zombies to fall now with this song. I'll get the zombies to fall now with this song. What's a white horse? And then a chessboard that gets flipped during this song. Maybe adjectives will reject this bitch and do another hop skip on the jet ski you have. On the wet that hovers above because you got a fucking spell from a magic bark you weren't supposed to crack at all. Like that ace stock is rotten as hell. Yes, and some of them double hockey sticks on the end, and then for emphasis, I fucking spit so it sticks to the screen. I record this when the button went red. Boom. Run with what could have been a brush. It gets you fixed on the sir spot. Like your follicles, dog. Like you're falling for some of what I'm talking about. And this fallacy will hop to another trend, and then it's on the list. Like it needed to catch his breath, but it's all a ghost. It's like it guessed, like it couldn't get in. Like y'all couldn't get anorexic for talk because y'all couldn't starve yourself at the part that you want the most. Like you didn't part your hair enough. That's when the hair comes up. That's when the hair would chase the shell. They had the turtle box in like this is home, and then it wrapped the dough because he couldn't grasp the soul. I sing out loud. I used to sing inside my soul and discovered a way to bring it out. Like I just need to coax it like with a piece of spam on my tongue to get that parasite that lives in my gut. Boom. Maybe the gnome could help because he lives in the stump. That's when the tree's been cut. And then when it's ridden with disease, you give it cut like with an axe and make sure that the part was sharp that connect with the bark, motherfucker. Bark at the moon cause you can't howl. Bark at the fence like it's made that shit. I know it is. I'm the cleverest canine there is. Canines would get when soup would come. Canines would get when shit would come. Yes. So come the flow is just a poem. There's something in the honeycomb. Can't you hear the buzz of whenever I talk? Maybe the haircut was just too much. I blend in with you motherfucks. I need a tattoo of a rose, a Crucian bro, with the cross that drifts down to where my lips would part like it's Moses with the stuff and this fucking sea we crossed. In the seaweed talk, it's just gonna gross your cost so that the fucking baby sharks can come and nibble at your flesh. So the bones don't float, they'll go in the bottom of the aquarium, bro. Right next to the treasure chest that could've had the gold chips you slid. Like we still played the cards, so we had the dead man's hand with a pirate patch and the parrot that says our shit. Boom. Get infested with our talk now. Get infested with our song. Sony Mo Dolby surround sound is echoes what I said. From lungs is what the inventiveness to get like it's on a rail or on a track. Like it's attracted to when it get the steam to come out the front. The inch is what pulls the rest. What pulls yo? Like a fucking seatbelt. So if the accidents when the cars collide and shit, you'll be alive now. That part lag like it buffered, dog, and the buffer don't stop until you got buffed like a beefcake like Cartman would. This is South Park now. I'm construction paper that I just cut. As a robot with an imagination, ain't that a fuck? To mess with, dog, ain't that fudge? Like you dropped something hard on your foot and it started to swell. Enough so that you need to take off your sock and that bitch soft. Boom. With the rug that's spread, it never cast a drip because you couldn't find where it went in. You need to replace the entire bitch like y'all need to go to the big warehouse where it costs less. Boom. With the door that slide for your call. This was a garage. This is no need to cause alarm and wake up all of your neighbors. Just wake up some. That's right. Walmart is where we get it going when we song now. Seaweed will get wrapped over arms, over wrists, and you need to be Wonder Woman, bitch, with an invisible jet like a griff to give you lift, like this was some magic he kissed when he spit. Boom. This was a stage left. Like we almost done, we're on the home stretch. This is some Wizard of Oz, and I got a big bag. What do you want, bitch? A ticker or a clock, made like a hog, but when the battery runs out, I think the Tin Man was gone. Do you want a poodle dog that can just hop and jump and follow you around? Do you want these halls to be full with people that you don't know, so you feel important for once and they all applause at something you didn't do your own? Like you had somebody else? That's credit where it isn't due. That's when the fucking A was lifted from this page that you turned in. Like you was one of my colleagues, except you was a student. We learned from each other, I guess. Even if you were a kid or younger than me, this crow's feet, less of this growl in his voice, because the growler I need to get myself drunk with the suds. And then the waitress I'll tip, and then I'll fucking grit some butt if I want. Don't care if you put me on your news, put me on there all day long. Then I'll look like a dog and I'll growl at y'all. Dogs was fun, again, a bunch of them, like poodle was. But I mixed the poodle with the pug, and now I don't know what a pug will call, because the puddle was foam with the newspaper that soaked like a sponge. Then y'all could get a solid if you want in a park where there wasn't a cop with a billy club that never spun. And never a club that folded enough, and now you're clobbering yourself. Hit your dome against the wall once more, till the mark was more profound and larger than once before somehow. Like the splatter did the job, then you could have got all of this art on what's stuck on the wall with the frame around. You could get the image for a sick, but then it was lost like stir of echoes, dog. There he goes again with this bar with the paw, because I'm from the Appalachian Mountains, where the crest really big, just enough to drop the sun, but the hills have ice. When I go with some awesome towns, I'm speaking in tongues. This is some stigmata. My wrist runs with blood, but you never see that part because I edited it out. Boom! That was on. That was it. That was what we're striving for. I just need another drip off of this canteen like I'm in the desert that's hot. But show me a desert that was. So why'd you say it like that? The most maybe? No, yo would've chose that for show because you're smart, dog. Don't give me some fucking logging stuff like it's buffering up. Because this isn't Cartman when I ain't caught being South Park enough. I almost messed up again, but I'll say that I did because I caught myself. Like I saved myself from falling off of the cliff. Should've said lids. Damn, missing a bit. Hope they don't see it. Replay that shit because maybe they'll be put off. Like they don't want to listen again. Maybe this was the most intense fucking sentence there is. Like it's the shit that makes most sense because he's human just like us. A humanoid that hasn't switched to full cyborg, yes. That could have been the script that Hollywood wished that it had, and I could write it and put it in their lap, but they still wouldn't know what to do with it because they're a bunch of puppets on strings that's been cut. So they can't move for themselves unless they got a fucking hand up their butt. Boom, hand over flow because it's mine, dog. I got the cuffs on the wrist all night long. Boom. Ridiculous flows I got. Ridiculous flows I got. Boom, TWA. Boom. Merry Christmas.